Hey guys, so I wanted to do the speed test comparison here on the Galaxy Note family, all the way from the Galaxy Note 1 up to the Note 7 here. This is the latest Note obviously, which bears no physical resemblance to the older Notes at all, really. But I'm a big fan of the Note series, and I did actually get the Note 1 quite recently from a pawn shop, so I'm quite happy that I could include it here on this test. So we're going to start them up at the same time here, see how they boot up, and how we're going to do this is going to be quite difficult, I think, because they all have their power buttons on the side, which isn't the best place really, but we're going to try it nevertheless. We do try these things. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. So I think I've given one of them a head start here. Oh, Samsung. Note 4, Note 7, Note 5, Note 2, well, you did get a head start, Note 3, and finally, last and least, the old Note, the old growth, back from 2011. Look at that, running Android Jelly Bean, I think. So let's double check. Single core as well. Nice. So you can see there is a massive difference here in terms of the display technology here. I mean, look at that. I mean, the Note 7 is not even on the max brightness, and you can see it's nearly like 3 times as bright here. So that is very nice development here when it comes to tech. So we're going to check it out here, have a look at the performance. I think we do have the latest Geekbench 4 on most of them. Some of them can't run Geekbench 4, which is the latest Geekbench. So we're just going to run the Geekbench that it can run, which I think is Geekbench 3. So let's see. So let's go. There's a lot of phones. So obviously, quite controversially, Samsung has got just the curved model now for the Note. Not a lot of people, not everyone enjoys the curved kind of display. We have had standard display here on the Notes, so that could be quite alienating to some people maybe. But obviously it's good that Samsung's brought back some of the staples with the Note series, which is removable storage. We also get 64 gigs internal storage with the Note 7, which is amazing. I think the new iPhone's only be coming with 32 gigs internal storage. Obviously the old Note, I think that only came with like 8 gigs internal storage or 16. So that's quite bad for today, but it's just the display really, which is so amazing in terms of the difference. I mean, this is like a purplish kind of hue, really kind of grungy, whereas this is perfectly white, calibrated. This is a little bit bluish on the Note 2. A fantastic phone, the Note 2. Probably the first Note series phone that I actually used and loved because of the battery life. It was unparalleled at the time. So you can see even the single core and the multi-core is still very good for today. I think it's coming with the Exynos 4412. So 4 series, that's a quad core. Oh dear. So you can see the old Note is struggling a little bit to finish this one. But we're getting the Exynos 4210. I think that was a single core processor with 1 gigs of RAM, and that you can see can barely run anything nowadays. So out of these ones, you can see the Note 7 is pushing ahead here, Exynos 8890 versus Exynos 7420 in the Note 5. Still a fantastic phone here. A lot of people, I think, will be holding on to their Note 5s, thinking that it's not a massive upgrade, but I'm going to do a dedicated comparison between the two, where examining the pros and cons between them, if it's worth it to upgrade. Note 4, Snapdragon 805, very strong processor still, but 32-bit, obviously. First premium kind of Note with a removable battery. So there's a lot of people who still like the Note 4 and still use it because of that. You can swap out the battery. And this benchmark takes a lot longer than last time, Geekbench 4. Wow. I think we have the Note 3 as well, which comes with some things that the latest Notes actually don't have, like the infrared scanner. I think they took that away, which a lot of people, did enjoy that. We also had the USB. I think they had like a USB sort of advanced version, because it's like bigger here. So I'm guessing that supports some sort of fast technology, but we do have the Type-C now, so that's not a massive deal. And who's going to finish first? It looks like the Note 7 here. And this really takes ages, this benchmark now. I think I prefer the Geekbench 3. I mean, seriously, I'm running out of things to say. But I gotta say, I am really enjoying the design of the Note 7. It kind of makes other devices feel a bit like they're not worthy. But then again, it is a €800 phone, so I would expect that. So we can see we're getting quite good score here. 5,000 is literally like triple the Note 2 score, which the Note 2 I think came out in 2012. So yeah, very beastly. You can see the Nvidia Shield tablet is the one behind. And we do have the Note 5 here. Not a massive difference, if I've got to say. I think Exynos 7420 is still a beast, really. And you're still getting your 4 gigs of RAM here with the Note 5. And we don't have a Note 6, obviously. So that is quite weird. We're jumping straight to the Note 4 here, which gets quite decent score still. 1,000. Some new phones don't even get that. 1,000 for the single core. Very nice. Note 3, I think it came with Snapdragon 800. And you can see it's not too far away from the Note 4 in terms of the multi-core and the single core. I don't think the Snapdragon 805 was a massive step up. This is running Android Lollipop as well. This is running KitKat, and this is running the Jelly Bean, which is ancient. So very interesting there in terms of the Geekbench. So we're just waiting for the Note 1, and let's go. Wow, the screen's not very responsive as well. So what can the Note 1 give us? I'd laugh if it gave us better than Sony's latest entry-level phones. Wow, no it doesn't. You can see pitiful score there, but not bad for the upload. Not bad indeed. Oh dear. Do we have the Wi-Fi? See, the Wi-Fi just keeps dropping off here with these older ones. Go. Oh dear, again. Pitiful. Even worse than the Note 1. Note 3, you can do better. I know you can. There you go. See, we're getting to the high leagues now. Very decent with the Note 3. And the Note 4 never lets me down. There you go, you can see. This is now looking like it's progressing as expected, with each note performing a little bit better than the last one, except for these two. Note 5, what can you give us? Excellence. Again, you can see consistency here. Note 5 even better than the Note 4. Unfortunately, we don't have a Note 6 to jump to. And the Note 7, the latest alien technology. I expect excellence. And you do get it. You can see it is the best here. Not mind-blowing though. Maybe we'll see that on subsequent tests, but you know, to be expected here. Latest, you get the best. So you can see the Wi-Fi speed certainly has improved here in terms of the generations going down the line. But has, you know, everything improved? That, you know, is a question here which, you know, I can't really say for sure. Because with the Note 3, for example, we did have the IR blaster. I'm not sure if the Note 7 has that now, but they did take it away for subsequent Notes. Also, obviously, removable battery was in the Note 3 and the Note 4. That's why a lot of people do hold on to the Note 4 nowadays. Obviously, the screen has definitely improved though going down the line, and that you know, is quite good, as well as the waterproofing, as well as the features like 4K, etc., iris scanner. So I'll definitely you know, looking forward to checking out the Note 7, how it compares here against you know, some of the phones. So do stay tuned for that, and hope you enjoyed this comparison of the Note family from the Note 1 up to the Note 7, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.